Hey, what is going on, folks? This is Stone Chef 710 coming at you live. Today is. Fuck, I think it's like the 6th. Yeah, you know what? I know it's the 6th. You know how I know? Because I did not get one of those fucking Facebook. Oh shit, and I saved it from fucking hitting the ground. That was awesome. Alright. What I'm gonna do is put that there. Because I know that'll hold it. So, like I was saying. Shit, what was I saying? Oh! Choose Fitness is closed for the night due to flooding here in San Diego. Well, that's just the shit we gotta deal with. So, apple juice. I'm definitely gonna have to go get more apple juice tonight. Which means I'm gonna have to get my ass out in this fucking rain. Jesus Christ, it's coming down so hard right now. It's been coming down hard all day. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I mean, it said to expect rain on Wednesday. But holy shit. This is a bit much. And for those of you that are wondering, yes, I'm wearing my Hello Titty shirt. Actually, funny story. This shirt is actually the reason why I broke up with Gabrielle. Well, this and the fact that she cheated on me. But this started it. Now, tonight, what we're going to be doing is drinking. We're going to be taking dabs. And we are going to be discussing politics. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Plenty of shit to talk about in the world of politics. And let me tell you, none of it's good. Well, maybe one or two stories, but you know, if I had my druthers, I'd rather not have to deal with this shit.
Yeah, my friend Sean, he lives over there up in the 30th and Adams. There's an alleyway right there. Yeah. And it's backwards from like it's actually coming into his place and it's coming into his apartment. Okay, that's homeowner's insurance. Yeah. Alright, thank you again. See ya.
Now, tonight, what we're going to be dabbing is Girl Scout cookies. Alright? Yes, I keep it in the refrigerator, in case you're wondering. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful color. And since it's just me, I don't have to put a whole shit ton in here. That right there is going to be enough. Because that's what I'm going to dab tonight. So all that's going to be gone by the end of the night. Now, whether or not you are with me is a different story. Alright. That in there. It's over here. Got cider. Alright. Again, you slowly mix the mixture, and you don't just dump it all in there all at once. Like an idiot. Like an imbecile. Alright. And then we're going to put this back up. And that goes right back in the fridge. Yes. That's correct. When you put your concentrate in the fridge, it lasts a lot longer without becoming unstable, without sugaring, without fucking up. That's why it has maintained this shape even after holding it, because it was properly purged and it's properly handled. Now, let's take this party over to the throne. Now, those of you that know who I am and what I do, you are aware there we go. You are aware that I make edibles for a living. And, you know, my sister really likes my edibles. So, rather than going out and buying her a gift, I can make her a gift that she will really enjoy. So I did. So I'm going to be taking some watermelon jollies and some raspberry bubblegum jollies. And I'm going to take a couple of vape pens too. Yeah. Now, what I would like to start discussing is politics in the news. So, let's go on Google and look up current political events. All right. Let's look at a site I like to use, CNN. The frantic scramble before Mueller got the job. Let's see. Second memorial service. Bush remembered for humility and humor. Ollie North. Ollie North. That's all I'm going to say. The slow motion disaster of Trump's Khashoggi strategy. Well, let's take a look at that for a second. You got Trump, and you got Prince Mohammed bin Salman. Mohammed bin Salman sends people to the Saudi Arabian consulate in Istanbul, Turkey, where Jamal Khashoggi was trying to get papers, I believe, so that he could marry his fiancée. He never came out. Now, there's a bunch of bullshit about, oh, well, you know, he left, and then they said, oh, well, he got into a fight. And, I mean, they ended up changing their stories literally like 7 different times before they said, yeah, he died. The CIA did their investigation, and even Republicans, I forget, the goofy looking motherfucker, I can't remember his name, the guy that when what's his name was being nominated for the Supreme Court, going through all that shit with Christine Blasey Ford. Even that little motherfucker that was like, this is a sham. I can't believe the way they're treating you. Yeah, that piece of shit. Even that dude was like, if he went before a jury and a judge, it'd be 30 minutes before they, filed sentencing and took him as guilty. So, I mean, if that piece of shit can turn his opinion around, and realize how wrong this is, and why is it so difficult for so many other people? I'm telling you, folks, it's too much. This is gone, and I left my dabs over there. Now, we're going to dab and finish discussing these politics. It's getting a little chilly in here, so I'm going to shut that. Whew. Whew. Wow. All right. We got fire. Oh, yes, we do. We got a nitric collector. Oh, yes, we do. We've got dabs. Oh, yes, we do. All right, what's next? Democrats are making moves behind the scenes to gear up for 2020. And that's true. That is absolutely true. I'm one of them, believe it or not. Bernie Sanders said that he is almost definitely running for president in 2020, which, as long as fucking Clinton doesn't try to run again, I think Bernie can get the main ticket and he'll fucking win. I mean, Trump has. I've listened to here just recently. I think it was yesterday or today that there's emoluments and emolument clauses in the Constitution that the president has to abide by. And what that means is that the president cannot profit off of being president. And he is. He's profiting by funneling diplomats from foreign countries through his Trump Tower Hotel, and that's his company that he gets money from. So, for the last 2 years, he's been affecting the hospitality industry in Washington, D.C., as well as Maryland. And the places that people were going and staying at, they aren't staying there anymore. They're going to Trump Tower. And again, he makes money off of all that. And he's affecting other lodging places. Like I said, both in Maryland as well as DC. So there's already that going on. And that's a big deal. That's an impeachable offense. Let's see, what else is on the table? Trump fears political price from oil spike and market turmoil. Okay. Here's one piece of good news. I mentioned there was one or two. Republican David Valadao concedes in California, giving Democrats a net gain of 40 seats in the House. With all the seats that have been taken over by the Democrats across the country, when they take power in January of 2019, there's going to be such turmoil in the GOP and all through the government, because Democrats that have been watching the Republicans just tear apart the fucking country and where we stand with other countries. America has never shown a weakness to foreign authorities. And that's exactly what Trump is doing with Mohammed bin Salman and the whole Khashoggi incident. He is the president does not tell us. We tell him. We elect the people. We elect the people in the small offices, which gain and grow into the big offices. And no matter if you're Republican or Democrat, if you're a good person, you should have whatever seat you're going for. Especially if you're a better person than the person you're running against. Yes, I consider myself a Democrat. Actually, I consider myself a progressive Democrat. But I've also voted for a few Republicans. Because of what they were trying to achieve. Because of what they believed in. Because of what they put forth. Because of what I saw in their history. So it doesn't matter. Let's see. Now let's talk about something else. Okay. I'm trying to remember who's who. So, Melania is his wife, and Ivanka is his daughter. Okay. So, Ivanka Trump did the very same thing that Hillary Clinton did. The exact same thing. Discussed very private and confidential things that could compromise the president's safety on a private server, on a private email server. Now, why would somebody do that when that was one of the platforms that Trump ran on? That just doesn't make sense to me. And then, hold on, I'm gonna take this dab and then I'll. Hold on. Alright. We're going to play this and hopefully I won't get kicked off.
On Ivanka's emails, why was it appropriate for your daughter to use personal emails for
Just so you understand, early on, and for a little period of time, Ivanka did some emails. They weren't classified like Hillary Clinton. They weren't deleted like Hillary Clinton, who deleted 33. She wasn't hiring.
Now he starts out, he's completely defending her, and he continues to defend her, saying, oh, well, it wasn't the same as what she, it's exactly the same. She was discussing, where he was going to be, where members of the first family were going to be, scheduled, transportation and security and everything for the first family on a private email server. Now, if that's not compromising the safety of some pretty important people, then I don't know what is. Let's continue.
She wasn't doing anything to hide her emails. I looked at it just very briefly today, and
I looked at it very briefly today. Meaning I didn't, really read anything. I just kind of read one or two lines is what I take that to interpret as.
the presidential records, they're all in presidential records. There was no hiding. There was no deleting like Hillary Clinton did.
Again, the fact of the matter is that she committed the same crime that he's accused Hillary Clinton of committing. And that's wrong. That's fucked up. That's bullshit if you ask me.
There was no servers in the basement like Hillary Clinton had. You're talking about a whole different, you're talking about all fake news.
And there he goes again with the fake news. This isn't fake news. This isn't some shit that somebody made up. This isn't a bullshit story. This is something that actually happened and that actually needs to be dealt with. If it's not being dealt with appropriately, then that means he's showing favoritism, which, again, is unethical. Just saying, though.
So what Ivanka did, it's all in the presidential records. Everything is there. There was no deletion. There was no nothing. What it is a false story.
False story. Again, coming out with the fake news bullshit. It's not fake news. She was discussing over email on a private server where the family members were going to be. Sometimes where members of the cabinet were going to be, and when, and what time, and how they were getting there, and where they were staying. A lot of details that could have brought an end to a number of people's lives. But it's okay. It's my daughter.
Hillary Clinton deleted 33,000 emails. She had a server in the...
And even if emails are deleted, they can always be recovered. If somebody's good enough at their job, they can always recover that shit.
basement. That's the real story.
Bullshit. Total and utter bullshit. I'm so tired of hearing this man. Use favoritism for his family and for his cronies and hiring all of his cronies for the political positions, and it's just wrong. So wrong. You know, when you people believed him when he said, I'm not one of the elite. I'm anti-elitist. No, he's not. The man fucking worships money. His whole fucking house has got fucking gold all through it and shit. Like, the fact that you people fell for it just amazes me. But the same platform he ran on is one of them I'm going to have to run on. Which is, I'm not a politician, but I'm ready to make a change in the world that I live in. That's about the only thing we share with anything. So, alright, let's take another look real quick. Wow. This is also in the news with politics. So, evidently, Trump and Kim Jong Un are going to have a second meeting. The whole reason he's doing this is because they've failed to meet commitments that they said they would, do and follow through with. And when that happens, you don't set up a second meeting and say, well, hey, what's going on? Like, why didn't you do what you said you were going to do? You take action. He's all talk, no action. I'll admit, one of my biggest fears was that he was going to get those football codes and go on a rant and just fucking start nuking everybody and drive us into nuclear warfare. But now he's just a fucking pussy. And I realize that. I didn't have shit to worry about because he's a fucking pussy. Alright. Anything else big? Alright. Well, that seems like that's the most interesting stories I could find. So, I'm going to say goodnight to y'all. I want to thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me hear your comments. Let me hear your thoughts on any of the topics that we discussed tonight. Or maybe a topic you'd like to discuss at a later date. Take care, keep your head up, and as always, stay stoned. Peace, y'all.